What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Sword Chronicles Awakened video. Okay guys, we are going to be doing a complete free-to-play account. Obviously, I've mentioned that from the beginning. I'm not planning to spend, so just to show you guys here, nothing has been spent. The recharge now bonus is still intact. This is going to probably be provided every single time. And you guys can see I'm getting some pretty decent offers being provided every day by completing stages. So I want to show you guys kind of where I'm at. And today we're going to be doing a diamond guide, how to use your diamonds correctly, and a shop guide all in one video, because I feel like it's very important that people are using this correctly and taking full advantage of the resources being given out, plus what you should be doing in the shop. Okay, so clearly a couple things I want to talk about. So first off, you guys can see my squad here. I'll show you guys my whole hero overview real quick so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing as free to play. I've got Sima Yi here, who's going to be one of the top units in the game for sure as an SSR. Definitely make sure he's on your wish list. And Ling Chi here, right over here. She is 4 stars, hopefully going to be 5 by the next few days. Through the event that's happening, as well as through being a wishlist summon. Now, the reason why you want to push her past the 5 stars is you want to try to get her into a UR. I'll do a whole different video on how to upgrade units from R to SR, from SR to SSR, and then to UR. Right? We'll do a whole video on that so you guys have a full understanding. And then obviously I'm working on a lot of my SRs as well to get them to SSR, and then also focusing on bonds at the same time, as there are many good ones out there. And we'll do a whole best Bond video as well too. Not James Bond, just Bonds, obviously. It's a different part of the game, obviously. So let's talk a little bit about the first thing that we should be discussing. Everyone's been asking about it, and I've already kind of touched on it yesterday in regards to what you guys should be focusing on, and that is how to spend your diamonds correctly. So for the first 28 to 30 days, depending where you are on the game, this is day 2 for me, you're going to want to spend on summoning. Everything on summoning. Don't worry about new characters that are coming out. Don't worry about any of that jazz. Your squad you are right here to get these skins is going to be your #1 priority. To get through this, you're going to need a lot of dupes, and you're going to have to raise them. As a F2P, you have 30 days when you start the game on a new server to complete this. This should be your goal. Not only are you getting yourself a plethora of diamonds, let's stop calling them diamonds. Let's call them what they are. Meteor gems. Okay, meteor gems is what they are in this game. But they're also going to help you get additional items along the way, such as additional meteor gems as you get it. And then finally, you get yourself a skin that's going to be a very, very big part of your character's growth and progression, especially because look at the difference that you get in terms of actual skills, attack, and divine weapon damage, right? It's pretty crazy what you get here. So you absolutely want to push for this. It's imperative, guys, to get it done. So the first thing you're going to spend all of your diamonds on as you get them, you're going to spend them on recruit. Okay, so set it up where your recruit is set up. Now, when you do 100 wishes, you'll get the wish list option in this suggestion spot from a lot of veterans and from people I've spoken to who've played this game for many years. Ling Chi and Sima Yi are your 2 main units that you want to pull from here, and try to get them to UR as quick as you can, as they are 2 of the best units. First off, Ling Chi is going to be fastest because she can actually get that bonus from the event, right? So if you are looking at the events currently, this is what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so there's a section here where it's improve Ling Chi here for 7 days. You can see here you're going to get quite a bit of fragments, so you want to take advantage of this plus the wish list to get her to a UR as soon as possible. Okay, so it's very important to do that. And not only that, but as you improve her, you're also going to get right over here powerful and majestic, her skin as well. Okay, so it's going to help her get 2% more HP, attack, and defense once you complete this. Plus you get yourself some extra meteor gems along the way. So super important, guys, to spend your gems or your meteor gems specifically on summoning in the beginning. All right, now as you spend those gems, the second thing that's going to matter the most in terms of gem is going to be your actual stamina. Now, if you go to the store, now remember, I'm completely free to play, right? So as I go to the store, you're going to have a section here called the VIP store, which is actually going to allow you, okay, so this VIP, it's interesting in this game how it works. used in VIP store, obtained from consuming meteor gems. So in this game, instead of buying meteor gems to get VIP, it's the more you spend, which is absolutely incredible as a game, and extremely free-to-play friendly, because you can grow your actual VIP by just spending your meteor gems rather than purchasing them. So as you go through this, you're going to start buying a few different things. Like, look over here, these items here allow you to purchase meteor gems, stamina orbs, which you really want, a random SSR hero, which this is essentially going through the shop for you, and then you want to also get the affinity boxes, the hero vouchers, and then also get yourself some of these weekly initial SSR selection. Now this is a big one, so I wouldn't really recommend going for this as free to play. You're better off getting yourself some of these other items along the way. Okay, so really important store. The reason why I mentioned it here, because the more meteor gems you spend, the more of this VIP you're going to get. So it's important to spend your meteor gems on recruit in order to get this. Now there is also the pack store here, which you're going to avoid this section as free to play, but you're going to go to meteor gem, and right here, this is where you're going to want to spend a lot of it. Okay, so first off, stamina orbs. Right here, you're going to get a free one, but you actually want to buy as many of these as you possibly can until you reach the 150 limit. That's where I stop. Okay, now remember, there's a lunch that happens as well, and a dinner that happens that gives you 5 stamina orbs each time. That's total of 10. You absolutely need to log in to get those. I believe that's 1 p.m. Eastern time for me, and 7 p.m. Eastern time for me. So log in, guys. Make sure you get those 2 lunches. They're in the event section. If you miss that, you can always pay more gems to get it back. Okay, so from here also, you may want to consider getting a UR Awakening Rune, but I believe if you go to the VIP store, there should be, was it here or, oh no, it wasn't here. One sec, guys. There's a section here. I think it's Exchange Store. Here it is. Excuse me, the Exchange Store. This is where you're going to have your arena coins, and this is where you want to get the Ultra Awakening Rune. Okay, so this is going to be important to awaken your actual UR units and their passives and their skills. So this is going to be from arena. So this is where you want to focus on this store. Firstly, you want to get yourself that Ultra Awakening orb, and then move on and get what you need. I bought this War God Edict. That was a bad mistake. The reason why it's a big mistake is during your guild events, you guys can actually bid for them in the auction for way cheaper than this using just meteor gems, and that's actually recommended. So the first thing I'm going to focus on is getting myself Ultra Awakening Runes. See, the essence of the Ancestral Dragon is sealed within this rune, also used to awaken a hero, unchain their potential, and raise their quality. So you're going to need this either way. Okay, guys, so focus on that. Exclusive packs, this is going to be just paid offer, so don't worry about that. Battle Pass, you're getting yourself free Battle Pass Meteor Gems the whole way through. You can see here I haven't purchased it, but I am finishing the chapter, so you're going to get a couple Meteor Gems along the way, and same with Endless Path. As you complete them, you will get yourself some of those, so make sure you're going there. So that's pretty much the shop. Okay, so diamonds, first thing, recruit. Second thing, stamina. Third thing, there is actually something else you want to focus on here, and if you go back to your guild, you're going to have a section here that's called the Ritual, and in here you actually want to offer 20 gems to get 600 of these. Now the reason why this is so important is the commendations actually allow you to pull artifacts and insignias for your main character. Now the forge rate are as follows. You can get normal, epic, and legends. The spawn rate is 5%, but 20 times you guarantee the legendary. Okay, now this gets equipped inside of your character's main slots for insignia right here. If I go to where is that? Sorry, one sec, guys, not here, my apologies, it's actually in support. Here we go. Insignia, you have 4 slots for each of the units. You absolutely want to get 4 of these. Now in order to do day 3 daily challenge for Ling Chi, you actually need to have 4 purples minimum anyways, so you absolutely want to get this. And then what you end up doing, guys, is you end up actually eating up the ones you don't want and putting in the purifying stats in here. We'll go through the whole section later on. And then you also want to star them up. Starting them up just increases the total amount of stats that all your heroes get. And you can see here, all heroes, res, way, get plus 10%. No star type here, no star type here, no star type here, right? So this is going to require you to boost your star level up in order to get these bonuses. So it's very important, guys, to kind of mix all of these up to 2 stars and push them individually. But your diamonds should absolutely be used in that section to do this. Now another really good spot for your diamonds to be used is going to be in Conquest and in Red Cliff. In Red Cliff, you're going to actually clear the section here, and you're going to get this treasure chest, which allows you to get some of the more legendary divine weapons. So absolutely pull for these. Now you can also get these in the auction that happens at the end of the guild events as well. But it's super important to know this, that you need to do this right here, right? In order to get it out of the way. I would highly recommend to push for this, especially if you are planning to get yourself a gourd or whatever the case may be. But legendary weapons at half cost are going to be a good place to spend your meteor gems, all right? And then lastly, expedition here. This one here, you don't have to spend. You just literally just go in here, create a team, jump in here. Now your energy bonus will be reset. You can see here it's every 30 minutes. But what you want to do, or maybe it's longer than that actually, I think it's every 30 minutes. But more importantly, you can also get more of that in here, again, under the pack store, under Meteor Gem, and you can purchase them twice here for 50, and then I believe the next one is 100, right? So total 150 to get 2 of them. So this will help you guys get some of these items for your characters, and they are called masteries. And they're essentially going to be gear that allows you to equip these items on to get sets, and then certain specific requirements once you complete the set, okay? And then that's essentially it. So that right there, guys, is your store and diamond guide. That's everywhere you should be spending them. If I missed anything, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I covered it all. That pretty much covers, I think, majority of the game that's currently happening right now, for early game at least. Late game, this guide may evolve again, but for now, I leave it as is. You can also spend it here if you like. The arena contest, it's 10. I think it's 10 meteor gems per extra attempt if you want to move along. Now keep in mind, as you progress, right? So I'm going to show you guys an example here. As you progress, so let's just challenge this guy because he's lower in power. You will get more meteor gems from just progressing. So you make up the amount from winning a battle, right? So let's say I won this right here, which I did. I'll do this, I get the EXP, I missed out 5 there. That would have cut it in half, but look at the amount of gems you get. So this is actually a really good spot as well to spend your gems. If you are looking to advance in PvP, just remember, don't advance too quick, in my opinion, because eventually you're going to hit a wall where it's going to be mostly whales, and then you're going to have to deal with the consequences of losing almost every match and backtracking, and you're not going to get these gems again, right? It's just a one-time shot for you to take advantage of. But again, as you progress further, becomes more difficult, right? So keep that in mind. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.